Hi, so in this video we will see how we can create an Azure pipeline and deploy into the DigitalOcean Kubernetes. So again we have already seen that how we can create a pipeline in AKS, then GKS or GKE and the AWS Kubernetes service, that is EKS. Now let's try on a DigitalOcean Kubernetes service. So this is a dashboard of a DigitalOcean, and we will go to the Kubernetes in the left hand side navigation bar. Very simple to create a Kubernetes service in DigitalOcean. If you are learning something, then it's very economical, it's a cost effective and very easy. So let's create a Kubernetes service. Just choose, I'm in India, so I'll choose Bangalore and I'll go with the default, and I will keep node as 2. Don't require much space and all because this is just for learning purpose. So create a cluster. So this will take time. Here it will be a progress bar, and maybe a 5-10 minutes it should be starting. So meanwhile we can start creating a Spring Boot project. So I'll choose a Maven and demo DigitalOcean for demo do, and I'll choose a web. We'll have a simple controller and generate the folder and files. So I'll copy here and I'll put in my working directory. Okay, just extract it and just open it, and I'll open it into the IntelliJ IDEA. Just click on the file, open project from existing source and just select it. Choose Maven, trust project and new window. So currently we do not have anything except for this main file, so we'll just create a controller. So what I will do is I'll create new controller demo do, that is DigitalOcean ER. Okay, and then I'll make a simple controller, in fact REST controller and a simple method. Hello Kubernetes from DigitalOcean. Okay, and get mapping. So that's it. Let's try to run and check on a local browser. Okay, I didn't put any endpoint. Let's put hello and restart the server. Okay, so now in the Docker Hub, because we will push our image, we'll build an image using the Google Zip plugin and push into the Docker Hub. So I'll copy the plugin from my previous video and put it over here. So in the password section, you'll put your username and password over there uh, as a property file. So now here we will change digital do, sorry, demo do, that is DigitalOcean, and we'll go to the Docker Hub and we will try create repository demo do, and then the main class name that we'll have to change to demo controller and change the as well. Okay, so let's now try to run. We'll refresh the Maven so that our plugin can be seen. Now we will click on the zip build. So this may take a little while. So our build got success. So now let's check whether the DigitalOcean has completed the clusters. Yeah, it has completed. So first of all, we will download the config. There are other ways we can use the DigitalOcean command line tool, but we'll find some other ways. Go to the users, admin, and .cube file and paste it. So let's main config file. We'll just take a backup bkp2 and rename this file to config. Okay. So now go to the command line and we can see kubectl get nodes and our nodes are ready. Okay. So currently there is nothing. Get pods, get all in fact. So there is nothing deployed over there. So now what we will do, we will first of all we will create the project in a Azure DevOps. So I'll create a new project, name it to demo do and make it a private default. And click on the repo, just click this part and in the IntelliJ go to the terminal and first of all git initialize it. Okay, and then paste the copied line here. So now we are synced with the Azure repo. Add all, commit a, I'll just say first commit and just try to git push. Just copy this URL and paste it. Okay, so now let's go back to the Azure DevOps and just click on the repo again. Now we have everything. So now let's set up the build. Click on the Maven and we have to change this because we have taken a Maven as JDK 1.7 and just save and run. So this is a basic pipeline. We'll go into the depth of how we can use ham and Kubernetes into that. So meanwhile the pipeline is running. This is a basic pipeline, so don't worry about the in detail. We'll go in. So what I will do is I'll copy the chart folder and paste over here. And Inside the chart folder, I'll see the copy value, and value in just this is the only folder that I value that I'll have to change from my previous working directory. Docker IO, then my ID, that is a Docker hub, and then the repository name. So that's it. And again, I will make the commit and paste it. These are the hem chart added, and I will push it. Okay, so before that I will pull because we have added something into the Azure DevOps project. Okay, so our pipeline is almost, yeah, again it has triggered because we have made trigger as we check it. So from next onwards we will have to do a manual trigger. Okay, so now this is a basic pipeline. So for pushing the our images into the Docker hub, what we'll have to do is change this to clean, compile, and zip build. So let's save it and run it. So this is incremental pipeline, that this is a CI pipeline that we are doing, and then we after we'll publish the artifact, download the artifacts, and then we'll do the deployment part as well. Everything is a task in Azure YAML pipeline. So let's wait for some time. Okay, so it's complete ran. So let's check the Docker Hub, and our repository is there, and we have 1.0. A few seconds ago that has been pushed, and 1.0 is our latest image tag. Okay, so now what we will do, we will add some more steps in the pipeline, and let's edit. Okay, oh sorry, I have just created this pipeline. Okay, so this is our pipeline. I'm sorry, that was my previous project. Okay, so now what I will do is I'll copy some of the tasks from my previous project, and they are the same task. It is a pipeline one, and I'll paste over here. I'll explain each and every. So the task is the publish the pipeline artifacts, and I'll just artifact name as a demo do. And then again we'll have a release name called demo do, and then I'll publish the artifacts, and then we'll download the artifacts. Then we'll install the ham CLI, that is command line interface. We'll have a simple bash script which has nothing to do with much in the project, but just for a debugging purpose that I have put over here in case any failures or something. Then we'll have a task called ham deployment. This is an important task because this will deploy our charts. Our charts are here. So it has this is a basic chart structure. It has deployments. These are all templates, and there are the value of the placeholders. Okay, so HP ingress and service account, and the value is nothing but it will replace all the placeholder which are in the template with the real values. Okay, So these are the charts that Helm will use in the pipeline here, and we'll have to for that update before we go for running the pipeline. We need some sort of a connection from Azure pipeline to DigitalOcean. Okay, so what we will do, we will use a DOCon and we will create the service accounts, and here we will create a service connection. So first of all, let's create the service accounts. So what are the service account? This is the service account, a basic YML which has the first of all we will create a service account, then we will create a secret based on the service account, and we will use these secrets output in our service connection in the Azure. Then we have a roles, and what are the different kind of role that required to manage the Kubernetes cluster, and then we'll have a role binding. Okay, so now let's go to the command line and kubectl apply. First of all, let's check whether we are on the right folder. Yes, kubectl apply -f and sa yml. Okay, so they are created, and now kubectl get secret and secret name. Just copy this secret name and make an output as a YML. So we got a secret YML. I just copy this and then we will use it for creating a service connection. So that is a one way, and another way is we can go to the again the create a service account and go to the Kubernetes, and last time we have for let me first of all add I am not interested in here because I'm selecting kubeconfig. So last time we have used the service account. For AKS we are using the Azure subscription, and here we will try this kubeconfig. So we will cover every resources type. So what I will use, I'll go to the Kubernetes config location and click over here and copy this portion and put into this dialog box, and just click on the verify. So verification is successful. Just give the name DrioCon and verify and save. So now we will go to the our pipeline. So now let's check everything is good. Dio connection, then Helm upgrade looks pretty good to me. Okay, let's run and see whether we can get successful or we get an error. Go to the pipeline, click on the previous pipeline and run the pipeline. So pipeline take, and first of all you'll have to yes permit because we have not granted it. So now let's permit and let's wait for some time and see whether our pipeline gets successful or not. So job has started. I'll pause the video for time because this may take 2-3 minutes. Hi, so the pipeline got success, but between the time I got a couple of pipeline failed. Let me give you the reason. The reason is a little bit some problem in load balancer configuration in DigitalOcean. It's not a straightforward look like. So I was just trying to fix on that. But for time being, I have just used the cluster IP here and checked in the code. And the another small problem was uh, I have put demo control which does not have main method, so I just change it and I rerun the pipeline. So let's go to the uh, command prompt and check kubectl get pods. So let's check the kubectl logs, where the logs are running. Yes, kubectl get deploy, it's running. Kubectl get svc, yes, the internal IP is there. And then kubectl, sorry, helm list. So everything is running fine except for the load balancer, but I have already changed it to cluster IP. So we can have any other load balancer that we can manually even define over there, and we can have pointed to cluster IPs or the different ports and all. So that's it for this video. We have successfully deployed using the Azure pipeline to DigitalOcean. So that's it for this lecture. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.